With the holidays underway, you're probably sharing meals and swapping gifts with a younger generation, and they have said some things that you may not quite understand. Well, Farah Jadran with our sister station in Washington State sat down with a family to understand Gen Alpha's language.
Yo, you got all the rizz.
Stop the cat right now.
And Phantom Tax is eating all my food.
If you didn't understand half or all of that, you're not alone.
Skibidi means like good or bad.
7-Eleven means like you're going really fast, like you're going.
Friends Fabricio Herrera III and KJ Hall are 11 and 9. They're repping Gen Alpha in Burien and Shoreline, the first generation, all born in the 21st century.
I wake up and I have 1,000+ aura. So that means like I'm having a good day. So if you have like minus aura, like you're not having a good day.
It'll be really Millennial age parents Fabricio Jr. and KD say this language is also different from city or regional slang. It's universal. This mom and dad and their spouses are learning as fast as they can to keep up.
I love to use sus.
Yeah.
I say rizz all the time. I say Skibidi, it's to mess with him and stuff like that. But I use a lot of their slang. Bruh's number
It was
one.
bruh. It was bruh. And I'm like, bruh, hello. I'm mommy. So like, I think you do gotta put, I mean, for me at least, you know, I put some boundaries up with it. Like, don't call me bruh.
Yeah, bruh's probably the one that like,
Yeah, like, dude.
Many words and phrases carry over through the years or just have a new definition. Many can remember when bad became good or cool. But most days, Fabricio Jr. and KD are playing catch-up with quick Google searches to stay connected with their kids and future Gen Alpha professionals.
Like, if we're involved now, then we don't have to worry about that disconnect. You know what I'm saying? Get growing, especially when they get into the work environment with us.
As my children will say, there's nothing more cringe than someone like me saying cringe.
Chris Paul, a Seattle University professor of communication and media and a father of 2 Gen Alpha children himself, says we've all created language to separate ourselves from the previous generation. The game changer? Gen Alpha's language changes faster than you can say, you're Delulu to think you're looks maxing. It's written and revised in real time on multiple apps at Gen Alpha's fingertips. Words are rising up from YouTube, TikTok, Roblox, and Instagram.
If it is happening more quickly, it's probably the influence of them being more connected and more interconnected and being able to iterate that way with groups of people online and with other groups of people to be able to spread things out just like fashion spreads more quickly now or other trends spread more quickly.
OG?
OG, come on. That's our word.
Professor Paul recommends adults of all ages learn most or all of the language. Showing off your new knowledge would be a real flex.
It's a show of interest, a show of compassion, a show of reaching out to them and understanding who they are and where they're coming from.
These 2 families are aiming to bridge the communication gap and avoid any sus interactions.
It's almost like every other generation gets really wild or wicked, right? With their language.
Wicked.
That's right.
Yeah,
I had to.
So just watch some of the stuff that they watch. So obviously you can know that they're not watching something inappropriate.
Yes.
But then it's like you kind of see what they find funny and what, you know, how they using these slang terms. Everybody say rizz.
Rizz! That was really cringe.
That was cringe.
That was really cringe.